Mm-hmm.
We had an expert from the medical field.
Yeah.
He suggested a few remedies
Mm.
which we liked. Okay,
Huh.
I'll share my experience after talking to him what
Okay.
he has suggested. Okay,
Hmm.
in this COVID times with lockdown in most of the places,
Hmm.
we all know this now. Most of the schools are uh, changing into the virtual platforms for the students.
Hmm.
Even homework has become digital. Okay, and children are required to spend long hours focusing on their mobile phone or smartphone, iPads or laptops. Okay,
Hmm.
uh, during these they face a lot of things which they may not immediately find the fault with, but in the long run, these things are going to create problems. As we have mentioned about cyber attacks, okay,
Yes,
it
sir.
is possible. It is possible that cyber attacks may take place, but how to prevent them? Okay,
Hmm.
that the teachers will definitely tell, and the now knowledgeable parents are also there. They will also guide. Okay,
Hmm.
and the important thing, if they are following certain models that has been prescribed by the school, that they are adopting to teach. Okay, there
Hmm.
they have taken care of that all those cyber attacks and all, so they are free from all those things. Okay,
Okay.
still something may happen.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, uh, now, what are the next question? You want to know?
So I just wanted to know, like,
See,
when this cyber attacks and everything happening,
mm,
as students are much exposed to this online because of this online
mm,
classes, so it's more easy for the students to get into this attacks.
okay,
So it is very easy to trap students,
mm,
especially
mm,
like under the age
mm,
of 10, 12 and all, with
right,
the links like new game
mm,
application links
right,
or something
yeah,
which attracts them.
mm,
So what we suggest to the students
mm,
while they are attending this online classes, while they are opening this hyperlinks
mm,
especially,
mm.
how we can teach them to safeguard themselves from the
Okay,
cyber attacks.
okay, okay. Now I got your point. See, uh, children by nature, okay, children by nature, they will always find new ways to click any new thing that may come up because it is new for him or her. Okay,
Hmm.
for that, the responsibility solely lies on the teachers, those who are imparting. So they have to give them the guidelines first.
Hmm.
So do's and don't do's. And similarly, parents will also have to play a very proactive role in this. They
Hmm.
also have to guide them that they should stick to what are the instructions being given by the school. They should not
Hmm.
get into all those other what do you call apps or whatever links they might get.
Hmm.
They will follow strictly as per the teachers say, the school's guidelines or the parents' guidelines.
Hmm.
This is one of the way to safeguard from these issues because we have to tell them. See, if you do that, maybe your system will go haywire. Okay, it
Yes.
may be some other thing. It may be hacked, or virus might uh, uh, get in all those things.
Hmm.
So that is the responsibility of the teacher concerned. Before imparting a lesson, they know what are the guidelines to be given, and similarly, parents are nowadays they guide their students well. Where their parents are unable to guide, here this guidelines has to be given by the teachers who are imparting the thing, and in teacher's absence, it is the responsibility of the parents or elder brother, sister, whoever is there, who is helping the student to guide them so that they don't get into touch, click into unknown links and get into problem.
Exactly, exactly. So, sir, any other measures you want to
Yeah.
suggest to the students
Yes.
while they are attending these online
Yeah.
classes?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Yeah, this is a good question. See, I remember one of our there was a doctor who came to a school, and he suggested certain things which I thought was very important. Okay, I'll share those. Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, by this nowadays, what is happening? These virtual classrooms. The, that means the students are increasing use of electronic gadgets. Too much use of electronic gadgets is bad for their eyes, their thinking skill, everything. Prolonged exposure to this blue rays or blue light, may cause a lot of problems. They may not feel immediately, but in the long run, if this continues, they will, for example, some children might have sleep disorders, as the doctor said. Okay, too much of this screen time that result in sometimes dry eyes, headache, stress, anxiety, behavioral and mental change, and that the doctor has really he has put into perspective the ways the students might get a feel of all these things during prolonged use of this electronic gadgets or too much being in the front of the screen. Okay, he has given some very good suggestion for us. For example, if the student is 12 to 16 years old, okay, the maximum period he could be in front of the screen could be 8 hours. Okay, but the 8 hours is not continuous. He has spoken about the 20-20-20 rule. What is that 20-20-20 rule? After every 20 minutes, the child should take a break of maybe 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, and look at objects which is 20 feet away. This will relax the eye muscles. Otherwise, many children might complain about a pain of eyelids or watery eyes, which is very common. And if required, they may take help from a doctor who would definitely give some what you call eye moisture, okay, which will help them to see properly without any stress, okay. And they suggest, the doctor had suggested, I remember, he suggested besides the lubricating eye drops, okay,
Yes.
this is an SOS, when you require then only, otherwise not. If you are comfortable, fine.
Yeah.
What he has suggested, which I liked, was that the parents should make sure the children have some time to doing some yoga, some physical exercise, in between, whenever he or she gets some time. This will make him, feel good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
These
Well,
are
sir,
small things.
thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll get back to you in our another episode. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, verifying all hyperlinks. If you have doubts, look at the domain in the URL and use online search engines to verify it independently. Before clicking links sent to you, hover over the link with your mouse arrow and ensure it is taking you to the intended website. Secure your hardware. Make sure you're protecting your Wi-Fi network and devices around the house by patching and updating to the latest firmware and checking the brand and model for security risk. It is also important to change default passwords and also use passwords of significant strength which are greater than 8 characters with 3 of the following 4, which comes with uppercase, lowercase numbers, special characters, and don't ever use words keywords or deviations of words as passwords. Well, we have another caller joining us to speak something more about cyber attacks online.